Good evening. Today I want to talk about a mundane thing that happens in all banks. I am 53 years of age and till a long time, till about 10 years back, what I used to do is most of the time when we had to make a payment, we used to issue a check and the check would come next day to clearance in my bank. When we were sometimes short of money, most small entrepreneurs would beseech the bank manager and make an adjustment. Even large corporates, I have seen them do it. And the entire process, there were used to be a person in everyone's office who would go and watch the bank's clearance check. The instrument would travel physically from one bank to another bank in a safe manner. Over a period of time, under Raghuram Rajan, things started to move. And so they introduced what is known as a truncated check system. The technology was available for many years, but nobody had thought of it before Rajan. What he did was basically said you had to scan the check, and the check need not travel from place to place. The check would be with the other presenting bank. The scanned image would go to the other bank through RBI, and by that day evening, you would know whether the check was passed or not. Even though the system could have been cleared in a single day, RBI took 2 days so that slowly things would be in place. Once this truncated system was involved, Rajan moved ahead and formed the National Payments Company of India. So, what he did with that is basically he innovated and created payment solutions through which automatic transfer of money could take place. Today, what is very common, such as IMS, that which transfers money immediately between two accounts, NEFT, which transfers electronic fund transfer between two accounts up to 2 lakhs, and finally RTGS, which is real time gross settlement. Huge amounts of money can be transferred between two accounts without any limit. Most private banks and public sector banks have now made this process electronic and a consumer can transfer the money. The limits are set or depending upon the value of the customer. Crores of money can be transferred between two parties. Before, there used to be a limitation of banking times. So we had to do the whole business before the banking hours. With the arrival of IMS, NIFT, and RTGS, this has become round the clock. So, irrespective of holidays or anything, nothing matters. As long as the money is available in your account, you can access it 24 bar 7, 365 days. The NPCI has complete monopoly over it. It launched an app called Beam, on which the entire payment systems rode. Brands such as PhonePe, Google Pay are using this. Then there were payment wallets like Paytm and payment processors like Visa and MasterCard who are part of the system. In a revolutionary method, the Reserve Bank of India has made some changes. Let's find out what is happening. Welcome back to Be Rich. Now, what the Reserve Bank is proposing is truly revolutionary. What it is saying, there will be new umbrella payment companies. Basically, these are not for profit companies which can compete with National Payment Corporation of India, which is registered as a not for profit company owned by public sector banks and the Reserve Bank. These not for profit companies can process payment, develop technologies, and compete with NPCI and give competition to it. Today, a product like FASTag is exclusive use of NPCI. Already, Bank of Baroda, in conjunction with other nationalized banks, wants to set up a new payment umbrella company. Similarly, Tata's with a group of companies are planning the same. Reliance Jio is also planning to do the same. And lastly, Zerodha and Cholamandalam are also trying to do the same thing. So basically, instead of one NPCI, National Payment Corporation, you are going to have multiple choices through which funds can be transferred and competition can be encouraged. In a step further from that, what the Reserve Bank has now done, it says payment system operators such as Paytm, which is a wallet operator, master of Visa card, can become members of the centralized clearing system. The RBI has a clearing system where the exclusive membership is today with banks and other developmental financial institutions. So other private parties, which are not banks, cannot participate in the payment clearing system. By opening the payment clearing participation to these companies, what RBI is saying is that payment can be transferred without going through a bank between two parties. Today, Google Pay is accessing your pay account and transferring money to the recipient's accounts. What now will happen is, if you have a Paytm or a digital wallet account, money can be transferred from one digital wallet to another digital wallet. As a prelude to this, RBI has said these prepayment instruments where cash is loaded and can be used, the amount of money that can be stored has gone from 1 lakh to 2 lakhs. This means there is more flexibility for this. Also, there is possibility that Reserve Bank will allow people to withdraw cash from such instruments. Today, from your Paytm account, cash cannot be withdrawn. But a possibility is now going to come where Reserve Bank is allowing you to use an ATM or a shop to withdraw money from your instruments such as Paytm. These two ideas of allowing new payment companies and allowing payment processors and digital wallets to be members of CPS, that is the Central Payment Services, means the monopoly of banks is over. This means that money can be transferred and there will be competition among various operators. And so money can be easily transferred across participants in an economic system in 24/7. This means the importance of banks will vanish, because if I am using Google Pay regularly to transfer money, then Google will have an access to my payment patterns. And because Google has access to my payment patterns, it can study my credit behavior and credit history. And so will other systems use artificial intelligence to study the payment patterns of most people transferring money. With that, they will be able to offer better credit options to individuals and small business. This will mean things will get tough for public sector bankers who wait for customers to come to them. This means that customers will get better service with very less human interface. This is the way to go for the future. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.